giving this chance to speak on the NGCDF. Having been a member of the NGCDF for 5 years in last term, and even this time I have been placed in the same committee, I am conversant on the CDF matters. And I think this is a great moment that we are debating about the release of the CDF and also the Anto committee that has been able to be passed in this house to be able to work on entrenching the NGCDF in the Constitution. You remember that last year we had the same exercise of putting 5% in the NGCDF so that it can be the percentage that is allocated from 2.5%. And the committee of NGCDF was able to move around all the 47 counties for 30 days. So even this Anto committee can be able to move and collect the views of the public within that stipulated time so that we can be able to entrench this in the Constitution. We move on. Having said that, it is very important for the judges to know that there are poor students, poor pupils, poor total orphans that are only sponsored by CDF, and they cannot be able to go to school unless the check comes from the office of the fund manager for them to attend school. It has been a very hard term, that term, that we have not been able to dish out the checks for NGCDF for the students to be able to learn. Majority of the students are at home as we are speaking, because in some parts of this country, there is famine, there is no food. So are you going to look for school fees or you are going to feed the children? So many of the parents have opted for the children to stay at home rather than them selling their cows for paying the school fees, but rather for them to buy food for the family. So it is a very sad affair that we have famine and we have no school fees. So what I would urge this house is to be united together. The house should be in oneness as we call for the Kamukunji, for the CS Treasury and the AG to come and be able to convince them that we need a percentage, because if the students who are not able to go to school this third term, it means they are going to repeat the class they were going next year because they did not do the exam. So we don't want to punish our children. Even a notice is normally given, even if you are going to be given a bad notice, plus to be given a bad notice, you need a notice. Even if it is a notice of 5 years, we should have been given by the courts that after this term, we shall stop the NGCDF, rather than just putting the brakes. All the students that were